Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to another Mindful Monday. This week we're going to talk about joy and happiness. We've talked a lot about those uncomfortable feelings such as anger and sadness and the worries, some of that nervousness, and coping strategies of how to help deal with them. But it's also important to actively seek out joy and happiness. And I'm going to show you why. Okay, so pretend that this is you. So I'm going to pretend this is me. This is Mrs. Mounts. Say during the week I get really angry because my dog went to the bathroom inside my house. And then I get really sad because my grandma got sick. And then I started to worry a lot about all of the work that I had to do. So I've got a pretty big bubble of anger, pretty big bubble of sadness, and a pretty big bubble of worry floating in my world. But every day, I actively seek out things that make me happy. So I took my dog on a walk, and then I watched my favorite TV show. And then I spent some quality time with my mom and my dad. And then my husband and I played a game together. And then I went for a walk by the ocean. And then I went and picked weeds in my garden because that helps me calm down. And then I sat in the sun for a little bit. And then I cooked my favorite meal. It was a cheeseburger with fries. And then I took a nap. And then I watched that TV show again. And then I listened to some really, really good music. All of these things bring me lots and lots of joy. They didn't change the size of my problems or my feelings. They didn't change the size of my anger. They didn't change the size of my worry. It didn't change the size of my sadness. Bear with me while I write upside down. But the joy and the happiness made those things a lot smaller and seem not so big in my world. They weren't weighing so heavy on my chest or my head or my tummy where I feel my anger and my sadness and my worry. Because I actively did things that made me super happy and brought joy to my day. So it's okay to be feeling angry while you're happy. It's okay to be feeling worried while doing some things that make you happy. Because when you do the things that make you happy, they make these things, the uncomfortable feelings, not so big. So I want to challenge each of you, starting today, schedule out a time in your day to actively seek out something that's going to bring you joy, that's going to bring you happiness. Because when you do the things that make you happy, overall your day is filled with more comfortable feelings than uncomfortable feelings. So here's a list. I'm going to put up a list of a bunch of things that bring me joy and some things that I think might bring you joy. But you can brainstorm some things as well. And it doesn't have to be the same thing every day. It can be a different thing every day. You can do multiple things each day. But I want you to schedule out a specific time in your day, say at 3 p.m. after you've done some of your virtual learning or your paper pencil packet, and do one thing that's going to make you happy, that's going to put a smile on your face. Because the more of those things that you put into your day, the better that you'll feel, and that the less that those anger or sad or worry, uncomfortable feelings will affect you.